It was late at night when Peter left work. He was exhausted, as always, after another day dealing with numbers in the office. As he entered the building where he lived, he noticed something strange. The doorman was not at the reception desk. The place was completely silent, except for the sound of the elevator going up. Without giving it much thought, he pressed the button to call the elevator. When the doors opened, a bloodied woman collapsed to the ground at his feet.
"Please help me,"
She begged, clutching her leg as if injured.
He's coming."
Peter froze. Who was she? And who was coming? Before he could ask, the elevator doors began to close again. Peter hesitated, but stepped inside to help her. What happened? He asked, trying to calm her. We don't have time. He'll find us if we don't get out of here now, the woman replied, gasping for air. The elevator began to ascend slowly, but suddenly stopped between two floors. The lights flickered, and the panel emitted strange electronic sounds. This can't be a coincidence, the woman murmured. Peter tried pressing the emergency button, but there was no response. Then a metallic voice echoed through the intercom. Hand her over to me, Peter, and you'll leave here alive. Peter's heart raced. Who was speaking? And how did they know his name? Don't listen to him, the woman shouted, grabbing his arm. He's a killer. If you open that door, we'll both be dead. The tension was unbearable. Peter looked into her eyes and, for the first time, saw something beyond desperation. A deep fear, almost as if she knew there was no way out. Suddenly, a metallic sound came from the elevator's ceiling. Someone was trying to force their way in. Who are you? Peter asked, starting to doubt her. Why is he after you? She hesitated, as if fighting through the pain was easier than revealing the truth. My name is Jane. I'm an investigative journalist. I uncovered something about a powerful man, and he wants to silence me. Before Peter could ask more, the metallic voice interrupted. She's lying. She's not who she says she is. She stole something that doesn't belong to her, and now wants to use you as a shield. Peter looked at Jane, searching for any sign of truth or deceit, but how could he decide? The noise on the ceiling grew louder. They had little time before whoever it was reached them. You need to trust me, Jane insisted. He won't let you live if you hand me over. Peter felt the weight of the decision suffocating him. He was caught in a deadly game, unsure of who was telling the truth. The elevator doors suddenly opened onto an abandoned floor. In front of them was an emergency staircase and a heavy iron door that seemed to lead outside. But the voice echoed again. Last chance, Peter. Hand her over, and I guarantee you'll walk out alive. Jane gripped his hand. Please, don't give me up. Peter was faced with an impossible choice. The woman could be lying, but what if she was telling the truth? On the other hand, the metallic voice could be a trap to kill them both. But what if it was his only chance to survive? Peter had only two options. Trust Jane and flee with her up the stairs, risking his life to save hers. Hand her over, believing the voice's promise to let him leave alive. And now, what would you do? This is not just Peter's story. Now it's your story too. Your decision will change everything. Would you flee with Jane or hand her over? Now it's your choice.